नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय स्वपादमूले पतितं तमर्भकम् विलोक्य देवा कृपया परिप्लुता उत्थाप्यतच्छीर्ष्ण्यदधात् कराम्बुजम् कालाय वित्रस्तधियां कृताभयम्
Supadamule, at the end of his lotus feet. Patitam, fallen down. Tam, unto Prahlad Maharaj. Arbhakam, a little boy only. Vilokya, seeing him in that position. Devaha, Lord Nrsingadeva, Kripaya, out of his causeless mercy, Pariplutaha, became very much afflicted in ecstasy. Uttapya, thus raised him. Tatshishnya, over his head. Adadhat, placed. Karambujam, his lotus hand. Kalahi, who can, the deadly snake who can cause immediate death. Vitrasta, being afraid of such a snake. Dhyam, all of them were so much afraid. Kritabhayam, who can cause fearfulness of all the devotees so much afraid of.
Kritabhayam, not bhayam.
Oh, who can cause fearlessness of all the devotees. So much afraid of Hari. Translation. Lord Nrsingadev, when he saw Prahlad Maharaj fallen down at the end of his lotus feet, he became very much ecstatic in affection towards his devotee, and immediately raising him, placed his lotus hand upon the head, because his hand is always ready to create fearlessness of all his devotees.
Sapadamulam, Sapadamule Paditam Tam Arbhakam Vilakya Deva Kripaya Pariplitaha Uthyapata Krishna Dadhat Karambujam Kalahi Vitrasta Dhyam Pitavayam. So Kala means death. Krishna is life and death all. Bijaham sarvabhutana. From him all living entities come out. Or in him every living entity exists. At the same time, Krishna says, Mrityu aham sarvaharascha. He is death also. So, for the non-devotees, he is death. And for the devotees, his life. These are the contradictory qualifications of the Supreme Lord. Death and life are two opposite things, viruddha, and Krishna is both of them. So he adjusts viruddha, opposite things coincide into one. That is Krishna. We cannot adjust opposite things to be one. So, Sapadamule Patitam, Lord Brahma, as soon as asked Prahlad Maharaj to pacify the Lord, he immediately fell down at his lotus feet. Sapadamule Patitam, Tam Arvakam. Just like we are sometimes extraordinarily happy, pleased when a small child offers his obedience. So naturally, when Prahlad Maharaj, a small boy, 5 years old, and he fell down at the lotus feet of the Lord, he became very much pleased. So, not only for Prahlad Maharaj, anyone in this material world who offers his obeisances before the deity, don't think it is useless, it is taken into account. Therefore Krishna advises, if you cannot do anything, you do 4 things. Manvana bhava mad bhakta mad jaji maga namaskuru. At least come before me. It's like we do. We come in the temple and offer our obeisances. It is so easy to go back to home, back to Godhead. It's not a very difficult task at all. If you cannot do anything, if you cannot read books, if you cannot understand philosophy, if your behavior is not on the standard, still, if you simply offer your obeisances before the deity, you make progress. You make progress, undoubted. In the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, you will find it that this worshipping method, come to the temple, offer obeisances, just like these boys, they are playing mridangas, they are playing cymbals, dancing. Every item is taken into account. Every item. Not that it is going futile. No. That is Krishna, that is Bhakti Marga. Salpamapi asya dharmasya trayati mahato bhaya. Simply by playing on the cymbal, on the pole, taking little charnamrita, everything in detail there is in the Nectar of Devotion, you have read. So, the foolish persons, they do not take care. They think that very much advanced, they have no need to attend arati or to play on the mridanga or cymbal. But that is not fact. So many items are there given by the acharyas. If not this, you do this, you do that, you do that. Hundreds of items. Take any one of them and you will be benefited. This is Archan Marg. There are many foolish persons, they make propaganda. There is no need of going to the temple. That is another rascaldom. Because if you come to the temple, you get so many facilities to make advance in spiritual life. This is our mission. We are spending so much money for opening God's temple. It is not new thing. This is very, very old, coming by parampara system. There are many thousands of temples in India, very old, 5,000, 3,000 years old. Why? The acharyas wanted to give facility to the common man to enter into spiritual life. That is the idea. It is not childish. Rather, the so-called meditation is childish. You cannot, if you do not know what is God, how you can meditate upon Him? Meditation means dhyanavasthita tadgatena manasa pasantijam yogino. The yogis perform meditation. Why? To concentrate their mind on the Vishnu form. You'll find some pictures that everyone is depicted with the Vishnu form in the core of the heart. And that is real yoga. Indriya Sangha. Real yoga means Indriya Sangha. Our senses are so much disturbed, agitated always. So if you can control your sensory organs to your employ them in the matter of understanding God, yoga indriya sangama. The real purpose of yoga is to control the senses. Very, very difficult. Even 5,000 years ago, when Arjuna was being instructed on the yoga system, concentrating the mind, fixing up the mind on Krishna or Vishnu, the same thing, Arjuna said, my dear Krishna, it is very difficult. Chanchala himmana Krishna pramati balavad dhiram. It is not possible, for me at least. Yes, those who are busy, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Brahmana maybe able, not nowadays Brahmin, those who are actually Brahmin, because they practice shama, tama, satyam, saucham, controlling the mind, controlling the senses, brahmachari. They can do that. But the Kshatriyas and the Vaishyas, they cannot, because they have not practiced samadham. But at the present moment, in this age, Kali Yuga, everyone is Shudra. Nobody is Brahmin. By the caste system, or by birthright, Shudra, Kalau Shudra Sambhava. So, in this age, how to concentrate the mind upon Krishna? This practice, chanting. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama iva kevalam. Kalau nastiva, nastiva, nastiva gatirannatha. In Kali Yuga, it is very, very difficult to control the mind, to practice meditation. There is no use of practicing the so-called meditation. Meditation was possible in the Satyayuga. Priteja dhyato Vishnu, that is also Vishnu, dhyat. to meditate upon Lord Vishnu. That was possible in the Satyayuga. It is not possible in the Kali Yuga. Kalau tad hari kirtana. Kali Yuga, this is the child, avara vriddha vanita. Beginning from the child, a small child, 1 year old, they are taking part. Practically you can see, they are taking flower, offering. It is imitation, but the effect is there, the same. Either you imitate or you do really. Effect is it's like if you touch fire, either knowingly or unknowingly, it will act. It will act. Similarly, salpamapi dharmasya, either this child, the children, they imitate the elderly person, the offering flower, taking prasadam, offering obeisances. They are as good as their father and mother. This is devotional service. A boy means it doesn't vanquish. There is no expenditure. It is increasing. Anandamadi Bardhanam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says. Cheta Darpana Marjanam. Anandamadi Bardhanam. These transcendental activities, transcendental bliss increases. Ananda Ambudhi. Ambudhi means ocean. We have seen ocean, but it does not increase. Although it is very big, vast mass of water, still when you go to the beach for hundreds years, it does not increase. Anandamudhi, the material world, not Vardhanam, it is fixed up. When you walk on the beach, we are confident that although the Pacific Ocean is a great, vast mass of water, but we are certain it cannot come up to this. It is limited by the order of God. You cannot go beyond. So there is no Vardhanam. The temporary ebb tide and flow tide, that is another thing. But actually, aputtamana achala pratishtha. But in the spiritual world, the ocean of transcendental bliss increases. Therefore, it is said that Anandamudhi Vardhanam. So, these little boys who are taking to Krishna consciousness, just like Prahlad Maharaj, Mahabhagavatam, he is also playing the part of a child, immediately falling down. So these children who are here, even imitation, it will not go in vain. Krishna is so kind, as it is said here, Sapadamule Paditang Tamarubhakam. Although they are innocent children, but when they are offering obeisances to Radha Madhava, he is observing. Yes, very good. It is going to their credit. It is not bad. Some may think that these boys are brought here and their life is being spoiled. They are not being educated in the modern way. They are simply chanting, dancing and all that. But that is the real education. Tanmanne adhitam uttamam. Prahlad Maharaj. Savanam kirtanam Vishnu smaranam pada sevanam archanam vandanam dasam. The devotional service. Tanmanne adhita uttamam. They are being first class educated. These boys, they simply by chanting and dancing. Don't be disturbed that my child is not being educated. What is this education? This education, this bodily concept of life, it is not education. That I am this body, I am Indian, I am American, I am Brahman, I am Kshatri, I am white, I am black. This education, the whole world, this education is going on. Nationalism, in the name of nationalism, communism, socialism, and all bodily concepts are like. That is not education. That education is useless because this kind of education will not stop the process of birth, death, old age and disease. There may be technical education, temporary, some bodily comfort, but this is not technical education. Real education is Brahma Jigyasa, Athata Brahma Jigyasa. That is real education. What I am, that is Brahma Jigyasa. Aham Brahmasmi. When he comes to the conclusion that he is not this body, he is spirit soul, that is real education. So, the Bhakti Marga is so nice that they simply staying on the Brahma platform. Brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Sagunana samatittayetana Brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Who? Mancha Bhavicharini Bhakti Yogena Jaseva. So, our program, this program, anyone who may come here, he is educated how to understand Brahma Bhuyaya. That is education. This is not education. The technical education. Nowadays they are very much fond of technical education. That is temporary. That is not education. An electrician comes, suppose the power has failed, and he manipulates and brings the power. That is technical education. But real education is different. That is to understand the Atma Tattva. Apasyatam Atma Tattvam griheshu grihomedhina. Those who are fully absorbed in family life, griheshu grihomedhina, they are apasyatam Atma Tattvam. They cannot see what is real life, what is the goal of life. So here we see Prahlad Maharaj fell down immediately. That is real education. Brahma asked him to just try to pacify. He immediately fell down. And Krishna immediately became compassionate. Sapadamule patitam tamadhukam vilakya. In the Mahabharata they say God has no eye. But here it is said, vilakya. How he can say without eyes? He can see. But his seeing is different. Pashyati achakshu. He has no eyes like us. What is the value of our eyes? As soon as there is no light, you cannot see. But Krishna can see always. Either there is light or not. That is the difference. Therefore, when in the Vedas it is said that he has no eyes, means he has no this material eyes, which is limited. So here it is said, Bilokya. Just like we are offering obeisances, the children are offering obeisances to the Lord. Don't think that here is deity made of metal, how he can see. No, this is Jaskar. He can see. That is his eyes. Either you present him in material element or in any way, he can see in all circumstances. That's what is called. Just like in the Bhagavad Gita it is said, Tadaham asnami, I eat. What is that? Patram puspam phalam tuyam, jumi bhaktya prajachati. Tadaham asnami, I eat. The rascals, they cannot see how Krishna is eating, what is offered to him. But he says, yes, I eat. What is that eating? But you have got so imperfect eyes, you cannot see how the Lord is eating. But he is eating. These things are to be, here it is specifically mentioned, Vilakya, Deva, Kripaya, Paripluta, ecstatic. How is nice this boy. So in this way, we have to understand Krishna, the Lord, Deva, how he is working transcendently. That is Pashyati Achakha, Achakhu, Sindhati Akarna. He is hearing, he is seeing, he is eating is different from us. Therefore it is Angani Jasya Sakalendriya Vitrimanti. If we offer at his lotus feet something, he eats. He can eat with his leg. Therefore, how his eating process can be equal to us? Therefore, there are two contradictory. Pashyati achakku, sinati akarna. This is to be understood. Not that he is impersonal. His personality is different from our personality. We cannot eat with our leg, but Krishna can eat by his leg. He can see by his leg. He can hear by his finger. This is called Angani Jasya Sakalendriya Vitriman. He is perfect. In this way you have to understand Krishna. So, as soon as we come in touch with Krishna by devotional service, then we become Abhayam, no more fear. And so now we are in the material world, Bhayam. So Krishna's another name is Abhay. Bhaja Hure Mana, Srinandanandana, Abhaya Charanara Bindali. Abhaya. His name is Abhay. So, if you come in touch with Krishna by devotional service, then there is no more fear. Everyone is afraid. But those who are devotees of Krishna, Narayana Parana Kutaschana Vidhati, he is not afraid. Yes, I told that. He is not afraid. The Lord has appeared. He was put into so many difficulties by his father, but he was never afraid. Avayam. If you become in touch with Krishna, then the opposite, in this material world, Bhayam. Bhayam Vidyadin Vedavatyat. Bhayam means, if we understand there is something else other than Krishna, then there is Bhayam. Dvaita. But if we are firmly convinced that there is nothing but Krishna, Sarvam Paridam Brahman, then there is no Bhayam. So you have to understand like that.